One question I get a lot is, Coach, what are you doing with your female athletes differently than you're doing with your male athletes? What they're really asking me is, are we doing the same lifts? Are the workouts any less intense? And my answer is always the same. We don't do anything different. When the female athlete shows up on game day, the objective is to win. When the male athlete shows up on game day, the objective is to win. When that female athlete shows up in the room every day, the mindset is to be the best she can be. When that male athlete shows up in the room every day, the mindset is to be the best he can be. So if the objective on game day is the same, and the mindset entering the room is the same, then why would I give anything different? Why would I do anything different? Why would I give a fraction of myself to the female athlete, but give 100% and all I have to the male athlete? That doesn't make sense. So to answer the question, we don't do anything different. So I'm not sure who started the myth that females shouldn't do certain lifts or they shouldn't lift a certain amount of weight, but I'm yet to find scientific evidence that backs that up. And if you know me, you should know by now, if they brought it to me, they still would have to prove it. So in our program, we treat our female athletes the same as our male athletes in terms of attention to details, in terms of maximizing certain lifts, in terms of trying to get everything out of them so they can be the best that they can be. So what is different in our training approach? Well, there's a slight difference. Based on me training over hundreds of female athletes over the years, I have noticed more upper body overuse and lower body knee-related injuries. So as a result, what we do differently is how we incorporate our prehab type exercises. Let's say, for example, with our male athletes, if you're doing a tricep, two of the exercises may be with the bar, targeting large muscles, and one exercise will be with bands, doing prehab type work, targeting those small muscles. Versus a female athlete within a tricep, we'll do one exercise with the bar, and we'll do two exercises with the band. One exercise doing prehab, whether it be knee stability, hip stability, right? And then upper body with shoulder stability. So there is a slight variation in what we do with our auxiliary lifts. But our core lifts are the same, whether you're male or female. If you're within our program, you're going to clean, you're going to do power jerk, you're going to do back squat, you're going to do bench press. Why those four lifts? Because we believe those four lifts are highly effective when it comes to overall athletic development. Gender doesn't matter, sport doesn't matter. We believe in those core lifts because we believe that's the base and that's the foundation. Psychologically, this is where I see the biggest difference in the female versus the male athlete. Most males come into the weight room having a general idea of how to lift weights versus the female, majority of them come in with not a lot of experience. But I'm okay with that because I know what our program is all about. It's about teaching and it's about developing athletes. So it's nothing like watching that female athlete come into the weight room, not having any idea how to load a bar with weights, not knowing how to maneuver a bar, but after showing up week after week, month after month, and then when they finally get it, oh man, it's a sight to see because now you see that confidence increase. And psychologically, that's what it does for them and able to take that same confidence and transfer it in other areas of their life. The confidence that it brings, the competitive edge, and the aesthetics that are a result of showing up and working hard is unmatched. And you can't get that in other places outside of the weight room and more specifically, strength training. To any female listening, hear me loud and clear. You belong in the weight room. You have the right to be strong. And you owe it to yourself to be the most confident person in the room. Peace.